Hey guys, what is up? Lefty here again, and I'm going to be doing a year-long longevity review of the Incog holster by G-Code. And it's funny to me too that a lot of people you see on YouTube are doing, kind of overview or first impression videos, and they're calling it reviews of certain pieces of gear and stuff like that. And I don't know, and some of this stuff, at least in my opinion, you need to run stuff for at least 6 months to about a year on. It depends what it is, of course, but I would say a pretty long time before you give an actual review of a piece of gear. So anyway, let's get right into it. So this is by far the most comfortable and the most durable holster that I've used, and I have used a couple other ones. I'm not going to mention any names at the moment, but because this is just all about this. And first and foremost, holsters are a personal preference. I mean, there's pros and cons to Kydex, and there's pros and cons to leather. But it all comes down to personal preference, where you carry it, how you carry it. My preference is 12 o'clock inside the waistband. And as you can see, I do have the mag caddy on the Incog. And there was a couple of questions if I would buy it again. And personal opinions, yeah, I would probably buy it again, because after attaching this on here and running everything 12 o'clock, there's a huge advantage to running everything 12 o'clock, because I can draw the gun with both hands, and I can reload the gun with both hands. So that's a pretty distinct advantage from running everything 12 o'clock. A couple of concerns I see about this holster, or at least if you want to call them concerns, is the clip design. I know people are kind of wary about clips, but these are probably the best clips that I've seen on the market and I've used personally. They go on extremely easily, but they do not come off unless you want them to come off. And I've seen a lot of people too running it with just one clip. I personally wouldn't do that, but I've seen a lot of people running it. And I've seen a new piece by G-Code also came out with like a little metal adapter that actually runs the clip more or less down the middle, so you can run it with one clip a little bit more balanced. My personal opinion is I'm not a huge fan of that. I haven't really run it yet, but from what I would say is it's kind of weird, considering that when this is in the pants, my finger is right here where I want it, and if I would have that new, I think it's called the Mojo clip or something like that, down the middle, that's right where my finger naturally falls. So I like the way this is set up, and I probably will not change it. But again, it's personal preference. I mean, everything is personal preference. So this holster is for a Glock 19/23/ all the other ones that are not important. And usually this is how I did run it in the older days. This is my Glock 23, and I ran the 23 mag here and a 22 as a reload. And that's usually the way I run it. And as you can see, that's how it fits in there. Pretty sweet, pretty sexy. And then there's my Glock 17. Fits in there extremely well as well. Now, I will warn you, if you are running a smaller holster with a larger gun, you will have the barrel sticking out a little bit, which could cause an issue if you were to sit down, or if your leg could bump it out of the trigger guard, and possibly, or excuse me, could bump it out of the holster and expose the trigger guard. So that you may want to be wary of that. But like I've said, I've used this holster for a year now. I've done dry practice, I've done range practice, I've done thousands of draws from it, and the thing is dirty, it's dusty, and it's got skin and crap and hair all over the place, but I mean, this thing is just 100% awesome. Awesome. None of the tactical fuzz has seemed to come off, and I've worn this every single day without fail. Every single day. And it is awesome. That's all I'm going to say. Definitely worth the money, and especially when compared to other companies on the market, you really can't go wrong with this holster. So that is pretty awesome. G-Code has excellent quality, man. Excellent quality. And just to reiterate, when I mean practice with this thing, I'm practicing. I'm drawing it. I'm going prone on this thing. I'm laying on this thing. I'm drawing it. I'm doing a whole bunch of stuff, and especially with the clips too, I'm drawing it from seated position, I'm drawing it from on my side, drawing it while prone, as assy as all that is, drawing it on my back, reloading on my back, and I'm rolling all over the damn place. and this thing has never come off, and this thing has never, I mean, it still has no signs of wear. It's fucking awesome, I'll just say that right now. G-Code Incog also has a new, I believe it's called the Shadow, which is a light bearing holster. Definitely interested in something like that, but yeah, I need another holster like I need another testicle, so that probably won't happen for a while. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. I will, like I said, drop a link in the description to their website for this holster in particular. And yeah, thank you guys for watching.